Good morning, students. Welcome to online session of Social Sciences. In previous class, we have studied about protecting our environments. 2 points we have discussed. First was interaction and interdependence. Second was resources for living. Today I am going to explain from third points onwards. Third point is processes. If we keenly observe our environment, we will notice many processes taking place around us continuously. Some of these processes are formation of soil, photosynthesis, through which plants give out oxygen in the atmosphere in the presence of sunlight, the very oxygen that we breathe. Fresh water also comes out of these processes. Now, students, if we will keenly means very eagerly, observe means to notice or watch something very carefully. Means if we will keenly observe our environment, if we eagerly notice our environment, then we will see that many processes are there in our environment which is taking place around us and which is in continuous manner. Continuous means in a sequence without any interruption. Continuously some process is going on around us. Some of processes are formation of soil. Among that processes we are having formation of soil, as with the help of this diagram I have explained in previous class, like crop residue or dead animals, dead leaves, they are making that soil more fertile. So all these processes going on. With this we are having photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is again a kind of process which is always and continuously going on in environment. Now with the help of this photosynthesis, these plants give out oxygen in the atmosphere in the presence of sunlight. Means wherever there will be sunlight, the plants start their photosynthesis process, and with this process the oxygen will be exhaled or given out of the plants, and out of this oxygen we breathe some oxygen. Now with the help of this photosynthesis and the soil formation, that fresh water also comes out from these processes, and this fresh water we are using to drink. Now this processes, why it is to be, as we are studying that environment should be protected. So why that environment should be protected? So that all these processes that we have studied right now, that can be safe and that can be protected, and with the help of that plants, animals, human can survive. Fourth point is energy flow. The sun is the only source of energy in the solar system. Energy flow take place from one form to another. A part of this energy is absorbed by us through the food and that we eat, the air we breathe, and the water we drink. Now dear students, you all know that our earth, that is a part of our solar system, and in solar system there is only the sun which is the only source of energy. Now from the sun we are getting energy. This energy is flowing, and it is flowing from one form to another form. It is changing its form, and this part of energy is absorbed by us. Now how we are absorbing this energy? We are absorbing this energy with the food that we eat, the air we breathe, and the water we drink. Now the food we are eating, the air we are breathing, and the water we are drinking, all these three are the part of environment only. If we will not protect our environment, then what will happen? We will not get the food to eat, will not get the air to breathe, and will not get water to drink. That is why we should protect our environment. Last point is differentiate heating. While being inclined on its axis, inclined means bend. Axis means an imaginary line around which an object rotates, and going around the sun. Various parts of the earth receive different amounts of sunshines. This differentiate heating together with season contribute to varied climate that support different plants and animals and lead to movement of air or winds. All the above conditions favor life on earth. Now differentiate heating means as our earth is inclined and it is moving on its axis around the sun. Now what is happening? As that is moving and going around the sun, the various parts of the earth that is receiving heat in a differentiate amount. Now what it is happening, this differentiate heating all together with the season, they are contributing to varied climate. Contributing to varied climate means that is supporting the different types of animal and plants on the earth, and this is only causing the movement of air and winds. Meaning of air, that is invisible mixture of gases around the earth. Wind is natural movement of air. Now all the above condition favor the life on earth. All the condition which we have studied and discussed here, they all are helping the life to survive here on the earth.